Welcome back. Let's do something we never do on this show, gossip about a salacious affair. Good Morning America has been rocked by quite an affair between two high-profile hosts you probably recognize, both of whom cheating on their spouses, it appears. Amy Robach and TJ Holmes have been in a full-blown romantic relationship off camera for quite a while now. Photos taken from the Daily Mail show them cozying up at a New York City bar after work. A little arrogant to think that you're not going to get caught. You're kind of high profile for that behavior. They were snapped holding hands in an Uber, reportedly traveling back and forth between each other's apartments in Manhattan. Caught spending a romantic weekend upstate in a cottage 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. Holmes has been married to his wife since 2010. They have one daughter. Robach and Andrew Shue, an actor, have two kids. The two began anchoring together at GMA in 2020. Insiders tell the Daily Mail the affair started when they were in London covering the Queen's Diamond Jubilee for ABC. Both evidently left their spouses in August. A little inside baseball from the TV department, but I think I've met one of them before, so I just thought it was kind of funny. And I said, you know what? We'll talk a little whatever. Now, time for news from the left. While delivering remarks at the White House Tribal Nations Summit today, the president does what he does best, saying really stupid things and then needlessly pandering for no reason.
By the way, she spent a lot of time on other reservations, other nations as well. I'm worried she's not going to come home one of these days when she goes. You think I'm joking. I'm telling you. If I hear more about the Navajos than I hear about me, you all think I'm kidding, don't you?
So first off, you're not supposed to call them reservations, apparently, Joe. And he makes up for that slip of the tongue by pretending that Jill Biden, who clearly doesn't care about anything but herself, is just so obsessed with tribal issues that she might forget about her husband. It's just so unnecessary. It's so painfully stupid to listen to. Yes, Jill Biden just working tirelessly for the Navajo Nation and tribal issues. Yes, we're supposed to believe that. Just kind of funny. Next up, if you ever wondered how a very awkward ginger managed to land AOC, it might be because he's a white guy who's willing to rhetorically castrate himself on camera to appease his neurotic wife.
Been helpful to you in combating racism?
I think it's helpful and important to talk to other white people about racism. And I think a lot of people, they don't want to be racist. They don't think that they're racist, but they also don't know some of the things that they believe or say.
AOC, by the way, is as white as they come, but let's just ignore that for a second. You get AOC staring you right in the eye. Tell us why you're so awful. Right here. Say it into the phone. Imagine that relationship. Looks like a lot of fun. Think about what he has to put up with. And finally, it'll be a tough holiday season over at CNN. The layoffs have begun. Chris Licht releasing this statement just before Christmas. Today, we're going to notify a limited number of individuals, largely some of our paid contributors, as part of a recalibrated reporting strategy. Tomorrow, we will notify impacted employees. Yes, it seems that, 5 years of just incessant, nonstop obsessing over Donald Trump and trying to teach everybody that everything that he does is pure evil doesn't really pay off in the news industry. When Trump leaves and starts playing golf again, nobody trusts anything that you say. The ratings are in the toilet, the network's in the toilet, and now a lot of people are losing their jobs.